Williams, far side boards back out through center. Cash able to grab inside their own zone, working it straight up the middle. Hits the Williamsville line, taking it to the left circle. Floats one in on goal. Save is made. Bouncing puck comes right half wall, turns and fires the foot to right on. Save made. The rebound got blocked, went off something in front. Williamsville there to grab, not out. Held in at the right point, turns and fires one towards the goal. That went wide to the near corner, back behind the Williamsville cage for the far corner. Cash still controlling, right half circle. Now spins it off down low. Williamsville there to grab a not out, right point. Feeds it to the high slot, controlling it, Kwiatkowski. Kwiatkowski from a sharp angle, left circle, fired right in on goal, and she was there to make the save, jumped on top of it for the whistle.
Cash had double shifted their top line there for a long shift, and they got the puck in deep, and then the second line came out and really had a lot of chances there. That was probably Amherst or Cash's best sequence there. A lot of shots towards the net and a couple scramble plays.
Right off the draw, tipped right on. Meyer with the save and the butterfly comes to the far half wall, finishes a check there, far corner of the Williamsville zone. Puck comes to the near corner, played up the middle. Cash with the keep in. Rolled to the high slot, but taken back by Williamsville. Cadence Coran with a long pass that up the left wing. Connects across the cash line, left circle. Floats a backhand pass in there. Tipped wide of the net as they couldn't get there in time, but it's given away right circle. Cash finally able to come through with it. They'll make their way. Meanwhile, Williamsville player was slow at getting up, but gets to her feet for the near corner. Sharp angle shot, and give Meyer credit that time, as that was from a very sharp angle, but they fired it quickly. Gets the save and the butterfly for the whistle. And meanwhile, Sophia DePrima is okay. She was slow at getting up, but she's over at the sideline under her own power. Good to see, Matt.
This Cash team, as the game goes on, they're getting more and more comfortable and more confident, and they're starting to get their chances.
And off the draw, it comes to the left circle. Spun it back to the near side point. Deflects it back out. There, grab it. It is Williamsville from the near half wall clearance there to grab. Jenny Wild. Now we'll play it off. Held in at the left point. Zip back down low behind the Cash net from the far corner. Throws it in front. Save made. Rebound in McLeod.
That was a big save
with
there.
a big time answer. That was big save. That was highway robbery, Matt.
She'd moving from right to left, had to get over there and get the glove on it and squeeze, because I'm not sure if that one stayed in the glove or if she had to squeeze that with the armpit, but she had to move across the goal mouth to keep that one out from in tight too.
Well, we know McLeod is still keeping her team in it. She's still battling to the final whistle. Right point, winds and fires, and that's going to go wide of far post. Back to the left point, stolen back by Cash. Now it's controlled to the far corner. And now it's zipped right back out to center. Williamsville hits the Cash line, right circle, and weaved her way, zigged and zagged that time, but the shot ends up going over top of the net into the netting, out of play. But nifty puck work and also nifty moves to get that shot there, Matt.
Molly Martin really trying to take this game over if she can. She's got 2 goals already and isn't holding back. If she's got room to skate, she's going to go with it, and she's been making stuff happen.
Cash has it behind their own net. Spun to the far half wall. Stolen back by Cash. Making their way, and there could be a 2-on-1. Right circle, firing one, and that goes off the side of the net. Back behind the Williamsville net to the near side corner. Cash trying to keep it in. Fired one towards the goal, but that's blocked away. Went off a skate in front. Back behind the Williamsville net. They'll start out left to right. Making their way out to neutral ice. Controlling the line, she hits it in stride. Annabelle Burke from the right half corner. Tried to send it on back to the far side half wall. Broke it up, and now another odd man rush. 3-on-1 here. Cash across the Williamsville line. Right circle, feeds it across. Oh! Could not get the full amount on it. Could not slip it in. She had pretty much the whole yawning cage wide open. But play is cleared as it comes back out to center. Working it on ahead up the left point. Fires one towards goal. Turned away with the paddle. Back to the far side point and back out over the line. Cash coming oh so close to getting the first goal of the hockey game from the left circle. Fires one in towards McLeod. She'll turn that away rather easily. Driven back out through center. They'll slip it right back into Cash territory from the right point. And now it's cleared right back out. 1-on-1. And now it's Cash making their way right to left up the ice. Hitting the line. Tenacious puck work on defense here by Williamsville. Puck comes back behind the Williamsville cage to the far half wall. Cash playing it down low right circle. Cutting it with a backhand. Couldn't get the shot away. Looks like she may have had an angle to beat Meyer, but did not happen. Back to the left half wall. Comes back behind the Williamsville net to the far corner, making their way left to right. And she will zip it down deep into Cash territory to the right of the crease. And McLeod's got it and decided, didn't really have a play, decided to hold on for the whistle, but Cash, oh so close there, Matt.
They had 3 really good chances. The first 2-on-1 shot was deflected. Pucks on net, always a great idea. The second one, we moved the puck over and just off the heel of the stick, missed it wide.
High slot chance here, tried to feed it across, but did not connect. Out of the left circle, now tried to feed it on back. Williamsville on it again, played down low to the right half circle. Controlling it again. Now spinning it to the near wall. Backhander goes right in front, and it actually went off, I believe, a Cash defenseman, but McLeod stayed on her heels, jumped on top of it. Stoppage to play. It was big there to be alert.
Yeah, I think right off the heel of Ruth Nightingale. A little scary, you know. Every defenseman has those, and they're always a nightmare, but it's going to happen to everybody when you spend as much time in front of your own net as most defensemen do.
As it comes to the near side corner of Williamsville territory. Williamsville there to grab. Puts a saucer on ahead. Pushing it up the right side. Did not connect as she was going for Alexandra Hennessy to the near side corner. Puck still trudged along there. Trying to get it free. Comes back behind the Cash net. Left point, turns and fires. Deflected, that got blocked. Left circle, feeds it across. Almost had a wide open tap in. Comes back behind the Cash net, throws it in front. Deflected away, right circle. She'll wind and fire, roofs it and scores! And that was just a beautiful shot by Annabelle Burke. She just roofed it home. Top shelf, 5-0 Williamsville. And Matt, all I could say, wow, what a shot.
Right before that goal, there was a great chance. I'm not sure who the player was on Williamsville, but they had the puck on the strong side, and instead of taking that shot through traffic, slid it back door, and it was just missed. But as the puck popped back out, Burke just picked the top corner, and it seemed like the Cash defense almost like cleared out of the way instead of stepping to the puck.
Cash does win the draw. They'll make their way right to left. Controlling it, DeSantis. She'll slip it in back to the left point. Winds and fires. That goes over top of the net. Off the stick of Wild. Left corner. Tried to throw it in front. Tried to bank shot. Did not work. 10-year side half wall. Controls it. Lesser fires towards the net. Save me. And then the rebound. The Clutter is kicked out of there. However, held in again. Left point. Zipping it across for Wild on the far side for Cash. 1-on-2. She'll zip it back around the end boards. Cycled to the near half wall. Throws it right out in front. Save made. Rebound. As she holds tight to the post. Rebound again. Third chance firing one. Goes off a skate up in front. Plops in the air. Cash able to control it. Back to the left corner. And now Williamsville on the takeaway. They'll make their way out to center. Puck still tied up. Puck comes in over the Cash line to the near corner. 1-on-1. Fighting for control, and now Wild comes away with it for Cash. She'll spin a long entry pass far side. Did not connect, but no icing. It's waved off. Cash behind the Williamsville net. Out of the near corner. Stolen back by Williamsville. Winding her way across the Cash line. High slot, drops it off left circle. Firing one, and that has gone over top of the net. Williamsville looking for a half dozen as it's stolen in the near circle. Cash able to work it along, and now will press it out through center, and Williamsville grabs hold of it, and we get a stoppage of play.
We got Victoria Burgett heading back to the box here. I think this time went on a rough. Yep. Back checking a little hard, came through the body.
But, you know, the one thing you got to give Williamsville credit for, I mean, even with this big lead, Matt, they're not complacent. They keep on attacking.
Yeah, they're not holding back. They're playing hard and making sure they finish every play. But let's see if Cash can turn it around on the power play again.
And not the best start as it's stolen back, and they'll set it all the way down the length of the rink. McLeod for Cash, the netminder, pushing it straight up the middle of the ice. Stolen back by Williamsville, and she'll fire it right back down again. Cash working it ahead, back behind her own goal, controlling it there. It's Wild. She'll work it ahead up the left wing. Floats the saucer, stolen back by Williamsville. Very good penalty killing out of the right circle. Has it in Cash territory with only 50 seconds to go in the man advantage for Cash. 3:50 to go in the second period. 5-0 Williamsville. Cash from right to left, sidesteps a defender and then collides right in the high slot of Cash's zone. McLeod jumps on top of it and gets stopped to play. Matt, on this penalty kill, this is textbook of how you do it. Very good stuff from Williamsville.
Cash isn't even able to get into the zone and set up because Williamsville's plug in the middle and really messing with their breakout. And we see right there as Hennessy stepped into the slot, the Cash player tried to cut back, a little collision, and the puck ends up back in the Cash crease for the goalie to freeze up.
Cash takes it away. Now they'll hit the Williamsville line out of the right corner. Tried to throw it in front on the doorstep. Stolen back but not out. Held in right, so turns and fires. Save made. Oh, and the puck was in the skates of a Cash player, but could not get her stick on it. Meanwhile, Williamsville with the clear. Cash with one more chance on the man advantage. 12 seconds to go on the power play as it comes to the left point, but it's stolen away by Williamsville. Sends it down the length of the rink. Cash back to retrieve, but by the time they do, they'll work it up the far side, back to 5 aside. Williamsville playing it to the right point, held in there by Cash. Now Williamsville on the takeaway, could have a 2-on-1. Cuts in left circle, firing one, and McLeod juggled it for a moment, but she knew she had it and has it for the stop to play.
On the Cash power play at the other end, puck came across. I think that was Zivis who shot it towards the net, and Spear was there. She was all alone back door, but got a little too on top of the crease. You want to be back so you have time to react, and she was just didn't have the reaction time because she was in too tight. Sometimes you want to hold off and kind of pump the brakes so you've got some time to react, and missed a golden opportunity there. But Cash, whether they've been coached or whether they're just doing it, they know that they've got a rookie goalie on the other side, and a lot of times footwork is the hardest stuff to work on for a new goalie. They've been firing all those shots down low at Anna Meyer's feet. So far, nothing's gone in, but I think if they keep at it, they might get lucky.
Donnelly has it the left point as that shot was turned and whacked away, and then the ensuing possession comes out over the line. Puck up for grabs at neutral ice. Still fighting for control. Cash has it inside their own zone. 2:20 to go here in period number 2. 5-0 Williamsville is the score. Williamsville from left to right, working it ahead, controlling it. Scarlett Canna now high slot, firing one, and McLeod again right in the butterfly there to stay square to the shooter, make the save. Again, she's probably been the best player tonight for Cash.
Yeah, she's got to have faced over 20 shots already, but she is really standing her ground. It's probably even 25, almost 30 by now, but she's really playing confident. It's tough to forget those as a goalie when they do sneak past you, but she's shaking them off and standing in there.
Off the draw, controlling it, Cash. Adami playing it across D-May to the far side, stolen by Williamsville. High slot, held it, and now Cash will take it away. Right to left down the ice. 1-on-2. Working it to the near side corner. Working it back around the left half wall. Now zipping it around, try to throw it across, did not connect. Now they have it again.
Cash has really got to hold on to that puck.
Up the middle, working it up the right side. Hennessy playing it up, Cash on the steal. Williamsville there to grab again. Hitting it left to right across the line, comes to the right circle. Cash there to grab, working it back around, and now it's out through neutral ice. Puck still being dug away for shovel along there by Williamsville. Nice move, left circle, firing one, goes over top of the net. We come inside a minute to go, period number 2, 5-0 Williamsville for the near side half wall. Puck still being dug far along, cycled to the right circle, still trying to chip away at it. Finally comes back behind the Cash net from the far corner, stops up. She'll spin it along to the far boards. Cash from right to left starting their way out over to neutral ice. Side steps, and that collision right at the Williamsville blue line. Look out here. Cutting in from the right circle, floats it towards the goal, couldn't get it away. Following up though, right circle, cutting in, sharp angle. Back behind the Cash net, tried to throw it out in front. Almost tried to bang it off McLeod. Second chance right in front, turn away. Third chance right in front of the net, but Cash able to pick it off with 14 seconds to go in the second. From right to left, Cash going to dump it down deep into Williamsville territory. Steered to the near corner, and now Williamsville will play it, but not out. Comes right to the goal crease, comes to the far half wall, comes back to the right point. One last shot, turned away easily by Meyer and Williamsville, and that is how the second period comes to an end. 5-0 Williamsville. They have this game in a stranglehold right now at this point. Matt.
The score is definitely lopsided for Williamsville, but Cash played a much better second period, and I really think it's the comfort and the confidence, but they really just got to hold on to that puck a little bit more, and that will help them get their chances. Don't be in such a rush to move it. So we'll see if they can climb back in the third period.
And on that note, we will step aside. 5-0 Williamsville after 2 periods of play right here on WNY Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
And we welcome you back here for the third period. Williamsville up 5-0. It is Fedmas right here on WNY Athletics. 5-0. Williamsville is the score. And we get set for the third period. Should be an exciting one. Jenny Wild will spin it off into Williamsville territory. Williamsville right to left. Will work their way to Prima. Going to play it up the left wing. Left circle from a sharp angle right in on goal. And again, McLeod up to the task. Hangs on and gets the stoppage of play. But again, Williamsville keeps coming on the attack.
They've got a couple smaller players that really hold their own out there. So Bazankin is one of them, always flying around the puck. And Kenna is the other one. They always seem to be buzzing and always causing a ruckus.
As that shot went over top of the net and then finally cleared to center. Williamsville working it ahead up the left side. Did not connect, no icing. Puck tied up near corner of the Cash zone. just underway here in the third period. Off to the left circle. 1-on-3. Throws it from a sharp angle. Tried to bank it on off McLeod. You could see Williamsville keeps trying that. Not really working. Left circle comes right in front. Tries to slip it on goal. Save made. Second chance. And McLeod hops on top of it for the whistle to the left of the crease. And again, she's had to be good here in this third period.
Great job moving from her left to her right to her left again, getting side to side, getting that pad over there to stop that. That was definitely headed for the back of the net, but she got her foot over there.
Hennessy wins the offensive zone draw. Right point, feeds it across, tries to slip it in on goal to the far corner. Williamsville throws it in front, taken away here by Cash, making their way out to center. 1-on-2, playing it back. Williamsville has it, but it's broken up by Cash, working it ahead. She'll slip it down deep, back behind Williamsville territory. Near corner of the Williamsville zone. Off to the right circle. Williamsville making their way right to left down the ice. Sidesteps the hip, but she will push it on deep back behind the end boards of Cash territory. Near corner going to be slipped on back to the left point. Fed down low again, left circle, tried to fire one towards the goal. That's going to go well wide towards that near side corner, staying on it again. Now has it high slot, back to the right point. Control, steps into one, and that's whistled wide. That was a howitzer. Back to the left point, throws it across. No one there to tip it home, though, for Williamsville as they continue to look for another goal. Cash under attack. They're under siege in their own territory. For the near side corner, still fighting for control of the puck. Back to the left point and finally backhanded and banked out through center. There to grab Williamsville inside their own zone. 12.5 to go, third period. 5-0 Williamsville to score. Cash first back to retrieve in their own zone. Left to right, it's Jenny Wild making her way coast to coast. Dangles her way across Williamsville line. Toe drag stops up, taken away, and finally cleared from the far side and back out to center ice. Hennessy onto the puck for Williamsville. They able to grab it again, working it across the Cash line from the right half circle. From the far half wall, stolen back by Cash. Playing it back out through center, left to right, hitting it across the Williamsville blue line. She'll work it on a head up the left side. Puck still tied up. Controlling it, it is Cash. Working it into a high slot, 1-on-3, fires one that's going to go wide of the far corner. Controlling it again out of the right circle. There to grab Williamsville. Now zip back down low to the near corner. Williamsville there to grab. Working it, and now comes potentially, oh, nice play to keep the line by Cash to the left circle. Williamsville there to grab. However, they will spin it right back into Williamsville territory. Back behind the net. From the far corner, working it along the right half wall. Puck chipped along there, stolen back by Cash, and that'll be glimpsed back out through center. Williamsville inside their own line from the near side, working it ahead up the left wing. And now it's given away. Look out here, right circle, cutting in, mini breakaway, and what a job by McLeod to stay with it. Back to the right point, held in Williamsville. Winds and fires, kick save, rebound. And that's turned away to the far half wall. Cash finally able to get it out to center by Van Duren. Williamsville able to steer it along up that left half wall. 1-on-3. Trudging it back down deep. Back behind the Cash net from the far half wall. Here comes Cash. They'll evacuate the zone. Controlling it, Shea Hall, as she'll spin it deep. Both teams heading off for changes. Now Cash has it again, goes right in on goal, saving, and the rebound. Meyer just quickly jumped on it and got the whistle, but end action. But Williamsville continues to look hungry for the sixth goal, Matt.
Yeah, neither team is really holding off, which is good in a game that isn't exactly close. But Cash is playing their best hockey when they're stepping up and they're attacking. When they sit back, Williamsville is just taking it to them. So they really got to get in their face and don't give Williamsville any space.
Zivis for Cash, played it down low, stolen away though by Williamsville, making their way right to left off dice. Oh, what a move! Flips it in on goal, and McLeod once again right there as she was there to deny her, but What a play, what an individual effort, and a big save.
Martin looking for the hat trick there. Thought she had it, but McLeod took that low glove side away.
Or as John Forsland would say, McLeod said no to the far half wall, pushed the lawn back to the right point, stolen by Cash, working it up the middle, slithered along deep into Williamsville territory from the near half circle. Now spun it along to the right half wall, held in, now pushed back down, whipping it around to the far corner. Williamsville there to grab, and they will now be able to get it out over the line. Cash there to take it again. Kylie Breeze drops it off to the right circle for Delaney D. And that goes in! A sharp angle shot from the right circle, and it gets in behind Meyer, and the goose egg is gone. I think that just caught Myers by surprise there. And like you said, good things happen when you get the puck on net. 9:31 to go in the third. 5-1 now. Cash gets on the board.
Shooting that puck towards the net is always great, and like I said before, they were shooting at the feet. That one snuck through low, and again, Myers been doing a great job in net as a new goalie, but new goalies down low is usually the tough spot. Most athletes can catch, they got that hand-eye, but that one snuck through the 5-hole towards the ice, and you just got to throw the puck at the net. And you don't claw out of a 5-0 deficit all at once. You got to get one goal at a time, so big first step for Cash.
As Cash wins the draw, Adimi going to play it ahead up the left side. Stolen back by Williamsville. They'll make their way right to left across the Cash line, right circle. Throws it right out in front. Did not connect. Swatted away back to the left half wall. Working it down low back to the left point. Comes to the high slot. Hennessy staying on it for Williamsville. Left circle, firing one in from a sharp angle. It bleeds on through across the goal line. They score. And Williamsville answers right back with 9:02 to go here, third period. Check that, 8:54 rather. It's now 6-1 Williamsville, and they once again answer right back. I guess it's been that kind of game for Cash, Matt.
Yeah, that one, Cash is doing all the right thing. They're being physical on the boards, but 8th grader Megan Donnelly wins a puck battle down low and just kind of out-muscles her way to the front and shoves that one in.
It's like you said again, good things happen. You get pucks on the net. That's another example. Cash has it inside their own zone, whipping it on ahead, up the right wing, potential 2-on-1. Hits the line, does Cash, tried to play it across, did not connect. Left point held in. Zip down low, Williamsville on the steal. Cash takes it right back again, though, inside Williamsville territory. 8.5 to go here, third period. 6-1 is our score in favor of Williamsville. They'll work it on ahead as she tries to catch him on a bad change left circle. Cuts to the outside. Cash doing a nice job to get back a recovery. However, I believe in that near corner a penalty occurred, and I think it might be going to Cash.
Tessa Kwiatkowski on the back check. Again, there was a bad change on the defense for Cash, and it was just a scramble mode to keep it back, and she, on the back check, chopped the feet out from under the Williamsville player, hauling her down, and they'll be shorthanded, which, that's a 5-goal deficit again. It's tough to do when you're shorthanded.
Off the draw, right circle, firing one, and then bounces wide, and then takes a funny hop off the end boards. Far corner, Williamsville staying on it. Out of the right corner, throws it in front. Back to the left circle, feeds it back across. No one there, though, to jam it home. And it's stolen back by Cash, and they'll send it down the length of the rink.
With Williamsville's power play set up, that box +1, when they're working that low corner, they look for a pass to the slot. Even if it doesn't hit, it usually ends up right on the stick of a point man. They've got all Cash's players looking back at their own goal line, so that point man's getting a free shot.
Williamsville makes their way across the Cash line, right to left. And now it's stolen back again by Cash. Working it ahead from the right circle. Stolen away by Williamsville. Making their way right to left. Hits their way across the Cash line from the near corner. Try to throw it back across. Did not connect to the right half wall. And now they control it from the far corner. Feeds it down low, and that is turned away. And then we get a stoppage of play as looks like Maya Dimi was down in the left corner, but at least she's back on her feet.
She's actually probably lucky to get away with maybe a little bit of a trip there. Could have been down 5-on-3 for 20 seconds, but I don't know if they went into the end boards weird, but she seems to be okay.
Off the draw, almost timed perfectly on the steal by Cash, but did not work. Held in at the right point by Williamsville. Brushed down low to right, so throws it in front. Backhand, turnaround shot, chips it to the front of the net, and they pound it home as it goes in. They score, and with 6:51 to go in the third period, Williamsville now capitalizes on the power play. They make Cash pay. It's now 7-1 Williamsville here, Matt.
So Cash has to take some chances to try to get in this. Maya DeSantis went up ice to try to split the D-to-D pass, and with all that pressure, Williamsville was able to get the puck back towards the net and just pound in another one. That was, I believe, Addison Statura on the goal.
Alexandra Hennessy tried to control the blue line for Williamsville. Instead, it zipped right back out. They're on it again, though. Out of the left circle. Controlling it to the near corner, back behind Cash territory. Now feeding it to the high slot. Working it back to the left point. Zips it down low. Back behind Cash territory, on it again. Tried to throw it in front, did not connect. To the far half wall, Cash on the steal. They'll slowly make their way out through center, working it ahead up the right wing. But they're on it again. Clarence works their way over the Williamsville blue line for the far circle, not out. Stolen back by the left circle. Controlling it back behind Williamsville territory. From the near corner, 1-on-3. Gonna push it along. She'll work it down the far side, but Clarence, or Cash rather, on the steal. Oh, nice move. Cuts across the Williamsville line. However, passed it instead of shot it. Left corner, threw it in front. Good job defensively, though, by Williamsville. Back to the right point, and now they will exit their zone. Quick break, hitting the Cash line in stride from the left circle. Back by the net, throws it in front, and again, right on the doorstep, they slide it home, and this has been a recurring theme all night. Another goal for Williamsville, now up 8-1. And you know what? If Williamsville plays like this, Matt, the rest of the year, they are going to be dangerous. Just full-out domination at this point.
Yes, a younger team kind of in a rebuild mode, but as the season goes on, they're not thinking about rebuilding anymore. They're getting into the swing of it and definitely improving as it goes.
From the near circle, the Cash zone stolen away by Cash left to right, working it ahead. Stolen back right circle. Williamsville making their way out. Cash there to grab. They'll have it out of the left circle once more. Working their way. And that is broken up. Cash there on the steal. But Williamsville there to grab once more. 1-on-2. Stolen back by Cash. Williamsville will pound it down deep near a corner of the Cash zone. Rolling it along. Williamsville on the steal. Williamsville going to make their way across the Cash line. Potential 3-on-2 for the left circle. Back to the left point. Slides it down low. Back out high left point. Feeds it across right side. Williamsville steps into one. That gets blocked, but they get it again. Out of the right circle. Stole it back. Now they have it again once more. Played to the far half wall. Puck still up for grabs. Deep in Cash territory for the far corner. Takes a hit from behind as it's controlled. Meanwhile, play carries on. Back to the left point, held in there again. Now it comes out over the line. Cash there to grab. Now Williamsville steals in neutral ice. 3:40 to go in the third period. 8-1 Williamsville. Cash making their way across Williamsville line. Full head of steam, almost like a locomotive. Comes to the high slot, turned around and fired, but fanned on it. And now chip back out. Look out here. Potential 2-on-1. Cuts to the mid slot, but that's stolen back by Cash from left to right. Working it back around to the far corner. 1-on-1 with 3:15 to go here. Third period, 8-1. Cash the score, or check that, Williamsville. Williamsville making their way, and she will spin it down deep as it comes right in front of McLeod, the netminder. Jenny Wild there to take in her own zone from the far corner. She'll whip it around and try to keep it in on the pinch in. However, Cadence Coran fanned on it, comes back out into the Williamsville end of the building from the far side they control. It's Molly Brown Shido being worked on heavily, giving away Lesser. Oh, Fan on the attempt to the near corner. Tried to throw it right back out in front as that was Delaney D. She was set up, just couldn't get a good enough shot away to the near corner. Puck still being tussled for. And now Williamsville there to grab, working it up the middle. They'll hit their line across the Cash zone from the left circle, but Cash on the breakup. They'll start back out, working it across the Williamsville line to the near circle. Tried to throw it in front, tipped away, comes to the far corner, controlling it. Williamsville one-on-one, still deflecting it, and now look out. Oh, a breakaway, cutting in on goal. Hennessy cutting in, and what a save to stay with it, but then they backhanded into the net as McLeod was down for making the save on the breakaway. And then as she was still down, good alertness there by Williamsville to backhand it up and into the top corner of the net. A minute 50 to go in the third. Now 9-1 Williamsville, and that pretty much sums up this game, Matt.
It was a great back check by Adame. Pressured the Williamsville player enough that she didn't really get a good shot, but McLeod thought the puck was under her when she didn't have it anymore. And the rebound, she had all the time in the world to lift that up over the goalie.
And Cash wins the draw, playing it out to center. Puck still tied up. Now it's spun down low to the near corner. Back behind Cash territory. We come up on 90 seconds to go in the third. Comes right out in front. Almost a costly giveaway in front of their own net for Cash. As they come back across, did not connect. Back to the right point. Williamsville winds and fires, and that's a rocket. That missile goes wide. Darts it on back to the right point. Controlling in the right circle. Winds and fires, and that goes over top. I believe McLeod got a piece with the blocker. Comes to the near half wall. Inside a minute to go, third period. 9-1 Williamsville.
Cash has done a great job most of this game playing with energy, even though they fell behind early, but those last couple goals have really deflated them a bit.
From the far corner, we'll see if Williamsville could get to double digits. Back to the right point, set across left point, winds and fires. Off skating, that plink goes right in front. Oh, and it goes over top of the net. Golfed it wide, looked like a golden chance there. Comes to the left half wall. Williamsville still playing for it. Left circle, feeds it across, and they got it. They do get their 10th goal of the night. Just a wonderful pass across. And you know what, Matt, you got to give credit, both teams with energy, but Williamsville's been not only opportunistic, but when they get that puck in the Cash zone, they make life very difficult for them. They get rewarded with it at 10-1.
That last one, Bazankin on the back door again, a short little 2-on-1 from the bottom of the circles in,
and because of the rules, you know, the clock automatically ticked down, and with it being 10-1, that is your hockey game. Your final score tonight: Williamsville 10, Cash 1. But you know what? It was an 11-goal game, but a lot of fun and a great way to start off FedMiss here on WNY Athletics, Matt.
It was, you know, despite the score, it was actually pretty back and forth, especially those first few minutes in that second period, most of the third period too. But at the end of the day, there was just a little bit more confidence on the Williamsville side, and they really showed it and ran away with it towards the end.
And, yeah, I mean, it just an incredible offensive outside. Got so many different contributors on Williamsville. I think that bodes well for them going forward.
Yeah, definitely a big confidence booster before the holiday break and the second half of the season. I think Williamsville's trying to make some moves. They're looking a lot better than they started the year with so look for them to start climbing the rankings.
All right, and on that note, that is going to finish up this portion of FedMiss on WNY Athletics. For Matt Miller, I'm John Karuba, Russ Battaglia, cameraman, Francis Beck, the producer extraordinaire. But don't go away. We got more great hockey for you coming up next. But that's a wrap for this one. Williamsville with a 10-1 win over Clarence Amherst Sweet Home Cash. And you watched it right here on WNY Athletics. We'll be back with another game in just a few moments.
Life can be full of surprises, but not always the good kind. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care, and we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.